Hey girls, it's Sunday.
Seems like today I'm looking back. Well, maybe tomorrow I'll see further than my little head allows me to.
Hey girls, sorry if it's loud. I am sitting outside in front of my apartment, and yeah, we live right next to a street, across from the street from a church and a gas station. So this is what I look at every single day. And that gas station over there, we have to hear it all night long, and we have to hear people yelling from it all night long. So it's great. Anyways, let's see what happened this week. First off, actually, I want to say, Jamie, I'm so sorry. I don't even have words. All I can say is I'm sorry, and I hope everything gets better for you and Dave. I have actually had a horrible week myself. On last Friday, my mom had to take my papa into the hospital, and so she took him into Bonner General, and they said that they would just make him comfortable until he died, because he was going to die. They weren't going to help him or anything, they were just going to let him die. And instead of that, she said, forget this, I'm going to take him to Clinton Medical. So she did, and then he got there. They found out that he had a respiratory infection, and then they found out he had strep of the blood, and so they put him on really strong antibiotics, and he got better for a little bit, for like a day, and then it just went downhill again. On Thursday, I got a call, or I called my sister, my mom, and my sister answered. And my sister said that they were taking him off of all of his medications. And so either I thought that something good was happening or something really bad was happening. And it turns out it was something bad was really happening. He died at 4:20 Thursday. And we've just been trying to deal with that. I don't want to cry. I'm just sad that he's not here anymore. I loved my papa very much, and I'm just sad that he won't be able to be here with us. He won't be able to get to know our son, and he will be missed. So that was my part of my Thursday. The rest of my Thursday was horrible also. We had to go to Birmingham on Thursday morning because my husband had to be fingerprinted for his international paperwork. He has to get biometrics done so that he can work in the United States without having a visa, so we don't have to worry about him being deported if his visa expires. And he'll eventually get a green card, so he'll be able to be here permanently. He'll get a green card and he'll become a U.S. citizen, hopefully, if everything works out. So we went to Birmingham, but we had to borrow someone's car because our check engine light came on the night before. And then when we got back from Birmingham, we took our car in, and what we thought was a minor thing turned out to be, I mean, not a major thing, but a pretty expensive thing. Well, we thought we were just going to have to, change the oil, do some stuff like that, and it turned out to be like a $230-some bill. So that was awesome. We had to have our all 6 spark plugs changed, and the spark plugs cost like $25 to $30 because we have a Honda, and Hondas don't really run that well on other spark plugs, we found out, because we had crappy ones in there, I guess. I don't know. So yeah. And then I found out my papa had died that night, so it was lovely. We're getting better. Sanjay and I actually might be flying home. We're not doing a funeral for my papa. He's gonna be cremated. And he was one that didn't want anybody to be sad when he died. So we're actually just gonna have a big party. But again, I'm not sure if Sanjay and I will be able to go. So we'll have to see. As far as questions this week, there weren't that many. What is my favorite article or articles of comfy clothing? This sweatshirt is my favorite sweatshirt. I love it. It's really cute. It's pink. And it says Alabama on it. It's actually too big for me because my husband bought it for me when I was pregnant. So imagine me wearing this with a big, huge belly. Yeah, it fit a lot better there. My favorite, like, sweatpants, are these gray, really, really soft sweatpants. They're in my house, and since the guys are still sleeping, I can't really show them to you. But they're really comfy. My husband also bought those for me. So that was really nice. Those are the only questions. Oh, and I actually just wanted to weigh in on the hair product thing. I know I don't process my hair like Jamie and Janelle, but I do have to dye my hair quite often because I, believe it or not, have a lot of gray hair. And I have had gray hair since middle school, high school, yeah. So I have to dye my hair very often. And I just use a deep conditioner, a deep leave-in conditioner every day after I get out of the shower. So yeah, I know that I don't have like super blonde hair. I just wanted to weigh in, so I hope nobody minds. My questions for this week are, how do you deal with grief personally? Do you get sad? Do you get angry? Do you have to be distracted constantly? How do you deal with it? And how do you get over it? Because right now I'm having a very hard time getting over it and dealing with the fact that he's gone. But yeah. So a more happy question is, what are your holiday traditions? Do you have any, like, what do you cook, or do you make cookies, or do you carve pumpkins, stuff like that? I know for us, this year, since Sanjay's old enough, we are actually going to do pumpkins, and this will be his first year dressing up. He's going to be a clown, and he's going to look really cute. And we do like a big Halloween dinner just with my family, with Sanjay, Jeevan, and I. And then for Thanksgiving, we do a big dinner with his boss at his house with all of his coworkers, and then we do a big dinner at our apartment, our little tiny apartment. But it's still really fun. And another thing that we do for Halloween is that, well, I'm going to start doing this year. My grandma makes caramel popcorn balls every year, and so I am going to start that tradition in my house. So yeah. And I also would like to know, what is your favorite recipe? My husband's favorite things that I cook don't necessarily have recipes, because we just do it, and you just cook them and add all the spices until they taste right. He likes me to cook Indian food, and so yeah, that would be his favorite food. As far as recipes, I think my potato soup is our favorite recipe. Yeah. I hope everyone has a great week, and I will see Callie tomorrow.